I know it. It's close by. All right, welcome back. Stress is a natural part of life, and too much stress can obviously be a very, very bad thing. I think we all can relate to that. So with us today, Dr. Alla Lissick, to talk about what stress looks like both in and out of the body. Let's start inside the body. What does stress look like inside the body?
Inside the body, people can experience it many different ways. Increased heart rate, a sense of their abdomen feeling full, butterflies. They can feel respiratory changes where they feel like they can't catch their breath. They may feel anxiousness that they may describe to as anxiousness, but within them they just feel like this turmoil that's within, and many times unprovoked.
And I think part of the nemesis then is we end up releasing all this cortisol because of that. So what does cortisol do to the body?
Cortisol is there to protect us. However, in light of it being released over and over and over, when there truly isn't a true stressor that's threatening us, it can start to create changes in weight, changes in how your blood pressure is regulated, changes in your respiratory function, pretty much internal changes that on the outside to someone looking in at us may look like, I'm startled, I'm frightened, or at other times, pulled back, I'm depressed, I'm withdrawn. So cortisol is a protective hormone. However, when released for too long, it can become detrimental.
That's my advice. So if I don't manage it correctly, then it can have...
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about stress on the outside of the body. What does that look like? You mentioned
stress
weight
on the
gain.
outside, weight gain is a huge one, and we see that very, very much throughout North America. It's just rampant. So stress on the outside can look like someone's angry, someone's agitated. That can be stress, really not provoked by something that agitated or angered them. Aging is one of the things that you can see with stress much more in these days. We see our kids, our teenagers, that we think, oh my gosh, what are you, a college student? You know, and we see these phenotype changes in these kiddos because our children are stressed out. We can see stress as someone who is, defensive. That can be a stress mechanism that we see. We can see tension. We can see people just carrying this baggage, this load that might be something internally that they can't deal with.
I know you got some graphics as well. We can bring those up for us. Omniscient Tony, she can help share what we're looking at here.
Absolutely. So Seroset is a technology that I brought to Fargo-Moorhead in March of this year. And this technology is basically placing sensors on the head. That information is a read-only sensor. Information goes into what we call a computer algorithm, where a mathematical formula takes that information, converts it into an auditory sound that the client hears. That auditory sound is for the brain, literally a mirror reflection of what it initially outputted. The brain then can decide if it wants to move out of the pattern it's currently in into a pattern that has less resistance, less energy expenditure, and the client's brain resets, rebalances.
So is that happening unconsciously, or am I actually thinking about changing my thoughts?
You are doing nothing. You are laying in a chair relaxed, and the technology allows your brain, just like you'd look in a mirror, to see itself.
Interesting. What's this?
This is showing basically, again, how stress can change our brain. On the right side of our brain, if our brain is heightened or vigilant or continually in a sense of negative emotion, negative context of thought, that can heighten the right side, creating an imbalance in the brain. This picture shows us if it's heightened on the right side, it's going to create an asymmetry. If it's heightened on the left side, a person may be more withdrawn. They've been in stress way too long. The last part of the picture shows the ability of Seroset to help the brain reset.
Quickly, how do people get a hold of you?
We are located on 3029 Brant Drive South in Fargo. We're right next to the Learning Circle, Clarity Brain Centers, 701. That's my phone number. 701-566.
Go to the website. Okay,
5231 is our phone number.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, stick around. We got much more coming up right after this.
Awesome.